Hi there, I'm Janice Miner, and welcome to Reset and Restore, a brief, digestible eye-opener just to remind you of the responsibility to steward your entire being, your body, your mind, and your spirit. And we're going to do that by taking the position of restorative health. And today I have a guest, Miss Erica Lopez. How are you, Erica?
I'm beautiful, Janice. Thank you.
Fantastic. You know, these are short, so we're going to get to the point. And guess what we're going to talk about today? We're going to talk about sugar cravings, because it's at that time of the year where candy is everywhere we look. So, Erica, what is it about sugar that you just can't stop?
I love everything sweet. And this is the season of sweet treats. So I like cookies, cakes, candies, all kinds. Fun size doesn't stop me at all because I just eat a handful of fun size. So and I can say that this is the time of year where emotionally I am challenged. So it might be an emotional thing or a spirit. I know it's not a physical thing because I know I don't need that much sugar physically. So emotionally, I think maybe I'm missing some sweet treats in my life, and I fill it in with candy.
And you are not alone. A lot of people can't identify that trigger that causes them to overeat on sweet things that contain a lot of sugar. Emotionally, there are always things in our lives that actually is the foundation of why we do some of the things that we don't want to do. Like you said, you don't need that much sugar, but for some reason, psychologically, you just go after sweet treats. And it doesn't matter what they are or the size that you said. So it's just the idea of just having all that sugar, having those things to eat. We talk about that there is more to being healthy and obtaining optimal health than just the food that you put on your plate. And one of the key things that we address is the mindfulness behind why we eat certain things. And so that's a whole different topic, and we can really get into what those triggers are and why we have those triggers. And we do that when we talk about mindset. But just to give just maybe 7 or 8 different things to do to avoid or to, just keep that sugar at bay a little bit are things that people do all the time. Like, we can drink more water if we feel like, we want to eat something sweet. We can have a piece of fruit because, in that fruit there is some sugar in there, and sometimes that satisfies that craving. We can avoid things that has artificial sugars in there. We can eat more protein. We can talk to a friend. We can sleep well. We can avoid, excess stress. And we can avoid certain triggers. And one of the things that you mentioned was that there was something emotionally back there, that there's something that you might be missing emotionally, and you're filling it with some treats. So one of the things I think that we need to do is try to just look into what could be missing. Have you ever examined or just taken a little notebook and wrote down some things as you go through the day or the week that causes you to either have that excited feeling or that blah feeling?
Well, I actually have. I am an avid journalist. I journal all the time, and I talk to myself. So I found that, we always begin a diet on Monday morning. Monday, I'm good. Tuesday, I'm okay. Wednesday, I'm getting a little tired. Thursday, I don't have a date for Friday. All my friends are going out. And I'm a little discouraged because now the weekend is coming and work is done. I have to be alone by myself with nothing.
That is a place where we find a lot of people. And the idea that you are journaling, and you can pinpoint that, you can see that. So one of the course corrections that we can do is, as the week progresses, you get down to the middle of the week, and now you're looking at what's coming up on the weekend, and then it becomes Thursday and you hear plans from other people, or it gets Friday and then your friends are not around.
Yeah, just me.
Well, you know what? There comes a time that we have to do some things to encourage ourselves, make ourselves happy. I know what that feels like when you feel like you're all alone because you're putting yourself in a place of isolation. And you are a very outgoing person, Erica. So just getting out there by yourself, how do you feel when you just go out there and just say, here I am?
Because I am an outgoing person, moving through the world in my own fabulous skin sometimes makes others uncomfortable. So to prevent making others uncomfortable, I stay to myself.
So what I hear you saying is that you're more concerned about the comfortability of the other person than you are your own comforts.
I hate to admit it, but yeah.
Well, then we need to work on putting yourself first. And when you put yourself first, sometimes, you feel isolated because in doing that, you bring on other invited or uninvited stress in your life. And when you do that, your cortisol shoots up. And when your cortisol shoots up, there is a drive for you to have hunger. And when that hunger comes, you're going to use sugar as fuel to fuel you in that area. So what I would suggest is that we start thinking about how to feel good about me no matter who's around and no matter what anybody says, because you are the captain of your own ship. And in order to sail through life in a place of calm and readiness and happiness and inclusion, you have to first look at you as the light of the life, the light of your life, not the light of somebody else's life, or not the desire to have somebody light your life for you. And that's one of the hard things. I think most people think, we need somebody to validate our happiness or to validate that time that we're together so we can have a good time and be happy. Here's a little exercise. Let's pick a place, any place, a place that maybe you have gone with your friends, or maybe you've thought about going with your friends, or maybe where your other friends have gone, and decide to just dress up, look in the mirror and say, I feel fantastic, I feel phenomenal, and go to that place. And with that energy that you have, attract the people who are like-minded, like spirits. Those people are going to come to you, they're going to start a conversation, and voila, you're not alone anymore. Because now you've got the presence of somebody else. Now, the key is not letting your mind wander to the people who are looking around saying, well, who does this fabulous person think she is?
Right.
It's allowing yourself to know that you are in command of that situation, that room, that mood. And, when you do this, then you're not going to want to reach for sugar as much. You're going to want to reach for laughter. You're going to want to reach for conversation. You're going to want to, reach for dancing. Or you're going to want to reach for something else that is going to fill these voids instead of adding food.
I think I can do it.
All right. Well, this has been today's Quick Nugget with Janice and Erica. I hope you got something out of this, and we will see you again. And as I always say, see you healthy.